I'm going to open
Thank
it
you.
up for questions with our media, and I'll just call on them and you can answer, and we'll go to the next one. We'll go ahead and start with Matt Schneidman.
Hey, Savion,
Okay.
how would you kind of describe your unique offensive skill set with your size?
Very versatile, coach. I mean, yeah, very versatile.
Bill Huber.
Hey,
You got him?
Savion. What I'm having read a bit about your personal story with your daughter. What does this moment mean to you? Can you put in the words for us?
It means a lot, and it means a lot because I mean, the Packers was one of the teams that I told my whole story to, and I just because I don't really talk about it a lot, not to get into that, just the feelings part about it. But I told them, I don't know, it was just an instinct, and I told them, but I got into it and told them about my story. But it's cool, man. God helped me and kept His hand around me, and so I thank Him a lot for that. And keep it up.
Mike Spofford.
Hey, Savion, congratulations. You mentioned telling your story to the Packers. When did you do that? Can you kind of describe the conversation to us, kind of where and when it happened and how that all went in your communication with them?
It was at the combine in the formal meeting. And they called me in and shoot, man. Taught me. They asked me about my life and growing up and sure. I just told them, just told them about how I grew up and about everything and how it went from mom and how everything went. So that's how that kind of went. Yeah.
Ryan Wood.
Hey, Savion, I asked Matthew Golden the same question last night. What do you know about Jordan Love? How much you've watched him, and what do you think about joining the offense with him?
I think Jordan Love is a great quarterback, great young quarterback at that. But it's just crazy because that's one of the teams that I just thought, play style would fit well with. But just being with him, I think that would be great, man.
Jacob.
Hey, Savion, congratulations. Looks like you've been, your production has grown each of the last couple of years. You've been receiving and running. What exactly are you bringing to this offense, and how can you help it get to the next level?
Everything that my team needs me to do, that's what I'm doing. 'Cause that's what I did my last year at TCU, and they needed me. We didn't have, our running game wasn't just the best, so they put me back there in Wildcat and ran me in. Shoot, that's what I did to help my team. So whatever I need to do for my team, that's what I need to do.
Bill Huber.
Hey, Savion, from your talks with teams, is that how they view you, as a running back at times, a receiver at times, or do you have any kind of feel for your role in the league?
Yeah, TCU they view me as a receiver. They know I was a receiver. It's just like when we struggled at times with the run game, they put me in the backfield and ran the ball with me.
Ryan Wood.
Savion, coming in with another receiver in this draft class, I'm wondering how well have you gotten to know Matthew Golden in this process, and your thoughts on how you might complement both of your games might complement each other.
Yeah, I think me and Matthew Golden game gonna complement each other well. It's crazy because I hosted Matthew when he was in high school, my sophomore year. I hosted him when he was on his visit at TCU, and he was thinking about committing. That's the crazy part. But yeah, man, me and Matt, we talk, every now and then, but not all the time. But man, I know we gonna get close.
Bill Huber.
Hey, Savion, maybe I worded that last question poorly. I'm wondering about your conversations with teams in the league. How do they view you as your role in the NFL?
Say the last part again. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, just wondering, through your discussions with teams, how do they view your role in the NFL?
Oh, well, I mean, I've had some teams, call me and ask, what position I prefer to play, and I tell them receiver, but, I just do whatever my team needs me to do. But it's mostly teams, they want me to play receiver, but they like the fact that they can move me all around the formation and do things like that.
Any other questions, you guys? 1 second. Go ahead, Mike Spofford.
Hey, Savion, did you have an idea that the Packers were interested in you to this level? Like, did you kind of get any clues along the way, or was this a surprise when they called?
I mean, I had you know, they had me on the 30 visit, and they called me the other day and confirmed my number and everything, and told me how much they love my game and things. So, you know, I kind of went into this part like, you know, thinking it was gonna be the Packers, but you know, yeah, that's what they were.
Paul Brettel.
Congrats, Savion. That versatility of your game, I guess, how did that get developed throughout your college career?
So I played quarterback in high school. So I think them moving me in the backfield, doing all that, I think that I played quarterback my whole life, put it like that. So I think that just came from that, just having the ball in my hand right now and just moving around and doing things like that.
Bill Huber. Go ahead, Bill.
Savion, can you, it's been a long wait, obviously, for you. Can you describe what that moment's like when the phone rings and you know it's the phone call you've been waiting for?
Man, it's emotional. I mean, shoot, just to get the call is just a great feeling, man. I knew I was going to go, but just to get the call and, you know, get the wait over with was, you know, just real good.
Just a few more. Marty Hendricks.
Savion, what players did you, admire growing up and try to pattern your game after?
Say it again. Say the last part. I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. What players, NFL players, did you pattern your game after, or did you admire growing up?
Growing up, so, you know, like I said earlier, I played quarterback growing up, so I watched Johnny Manziel like my whole life. And then when I got to high school, that's when I started playing receiver. And, you know, I started watching DK. And, you know, that's who I watched when I started playing receivers and all throughout college. So that's who it been.
All right, we'll do one last one. Ellie French.
Hey, Savion, congratulations. I'm just curious, who have you been spending draft weekend with, and how do they feel about you coming here to Green Bay?
Who have I been? My family, just my family. That's it. Maybe my daughter, my wife, and a couple of my close friends. That's been it.
All right, Savion, we appreciate your time and congratulations again. We look forward to seeing you in Green Bay.
Thank you.